Hi guys, I'm back with another video today. So, I just got done watching SpongeBob the Musical live on stage. So, I'm going to talk a little bit information about it first before I say anything about it. So, SpongeBob the Musical is a theatrical musical that's live on Broadway. It first debuted in 2016 in Chicago, Illinois. They done a couple shows in 2016. They did one show in Chicago in 2016, another one in 2017. They skipped 2018 and 2019. The thing I just watched, the SpongeBob the Musical live on stage, was on television. So, of what I know, I looked at it and it looks like it's a pretty good thing because a lot of people like it because they won a lot of awards and not too many a lot of musicals win awards, but SpongeBob is a totally different musical altogether. It did really well and I knew it was going to do well. SpongeBob is a big thing. A lot of people like it, so, most of the time, if they do something like SpongeBob, they're going to get a lot of viewers and stuff. Anyway, on to the musical. The musical was very good. It told a good story. Even though they stole the story from an episode of SpongeBob, which I guess is okay because it doesn't really fit the same premise, but it's telling a story. The musical told the story while doing it, and you're probably thinking, did they do songs the whole time? No, they did not. They had a lot of musical roles, but they had a lot of talking roles. It was just a good story altogether. I really liked it. Now, what about the songs? Were the songs good? Yes, the songs were very good. They fit the vibe of SpongeBob really well, so I liked it. They did good with the songs. A lot of them were important, for little kids. You know how SpongeBob is. They teach kids life lessons and stuff. Well, this is exactly the same thing, except it's not a cartoon. It's real life and actors playing SpongeBob characters, which the people who played SpongeBob did really good. All of them did a nice job. They all did sound like SpongeBob characters. They all sounded like SpongeBob. And the actor who played SpongeBob had a small role in the musical. He had a small role in the musical. You know that character that's on SpongeBob? He's on specials, Patchy the Pirate. Well, that's Tom Kenny. He's the guy who plays SpongeBob. He had a small role in the movie. He was in like 2 segments in the musical, so that was pretty good. And I think why this musical was so good was because, it's for kids. Everybody knows who SpongeBob is, but that's not the point. I think this did really good because it had a variety of songs. Like, they just didn't do one variety, say they did pop for the whole movie. They didn't do it like that. So they had I think they had rap, they had pop, they had rock. And I can't say all of them because they did a lot of variety of songs in there, but their songs were really good, And also the variety of songs, they had songs from the actual series, we all know this one, The Best Day Ever. They had that one, but they also had songs that were not in the series. They had some songs that were not even in the series, but they were actually really good. And why I think this musical did so good was because, everyone had a chance in the musical. They didn't just focus the whole musical on SpongeBob. They focused in on other characters like Sandy, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, Pearl. Uh, some characters were not even in the show in general, like the I hate to say this, the people that worship Patrick for having a good idea. See, that's why this show is so good, and they won a lot of awards. So this was on national. This is a national thing. It's not regional, but they only done a few shows because, you know, if people saw it all the time, people wouldn't think it was good. But if they see it like once a year, it's good. Now, why did they bring it to TV? I have no idea why. I think why they brought it to TV was because, they were doing really good on a national level on Broadway, and they wanted to bring it to TV so more kids and more people can see it, so it can get highly viewed and get better, and they get criticism and they'll get better at the show. But this was a really good musical. All I'm gonna say about SpongeBob is everyone can watch SpongeBob. Any age group can watch SpongeBob. Kids, adults, old people, young kids. Anybody can watch SpongeBob. It's like SpongeBob is one of those shows we all watch. Don't lie. Don't say you don't watch SpongeBob. Everybody watches SpongeBob. SpongeBob is going to be like then, now, and forever because SpongeBob is a really good show. They make musicals out of it. They do all this stuff to try to make it bigger each and every year. And the person who created SpongeBob is now dead, but he has something. He can look up down from heaven and say, "Wow, I can't believe this SpongeBob is still here and it's still doing so good and they're still making good stories." But SpongeBob could be for any age group. And there was one other thing. I don't want to spoil it. I'm not spoiling it. I'm not going to tell you what the songs are. I'm not going to tell you anything like that. But they did have one surprise in it, which is they made a reference to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yay, Pittsburgh Pirates! They made a Pittsburgh Pirates reference in there. And because they were singing about pirates and it had a Pittsburgh Pirates reference, so they had a baseball reference in it, which the jersey the guy wore was number 39, Chad Cool, who in 2018 he had 5 wins and 5 losses for the Pirates, but in the major league level, he's won. He's played 69 games and he has 18 wins and 18 losses. So he's pretty good. I just wanted to throw that in there real quick. They do make a Pittsburgh Pirates reference, so if you like the Pittsburgh Pirates, you should go watch this. But anyway, off that. So I thought the musical was really good. I liked it. I hope they do it again next year, but I hope they do a different story. Like I said before, the volcano thing, they stole that from an episode of SpongeBob, and they stole things mostly from SpongeBob, but that's what makes this musical good, because if you don't steal things from the show, your musical's not going to get anywhere. And that's why I think it did so good. It won many awards. So, guys, I recommend you guys go watch the SpongeBob musical live on stage. I don't know if they're going to do it again next year. I can tell you when they're doing it again. The next time they're doing it again is, if you didn't see it, it came out yesterday. Saturday at 7. Yeah, no, I don't know. Saturday at, I don't know, I can't remember. Yeah, it just came out. Oh, it came out Saturday at 7, and it ended at 9:30. That was yesterday. If you missed it, you can also see it again today, which it's on right now. It started at 2, but it's like almost done. You can also see it today at 5 p.m., today at 8 p.m., today at 11 p.m., and if you can't watch it today, it's on Thursday the 12th at 9 p.m. and Friday the 13th at 12 a.m. And I'm just going to go through the cast and crew real quick of who played what. So the director was Glenn Weiss. I don't know much about the guy, but he directed this. He's taken place with all three of them. Ethan Slater is the guy who plays SpongeBob. Wesley Taylor is the guy who plays Patrick. And Tom Kenny, we all know who he is. He's the guy who plays SpongeBob in the cartoon, but he also plays other characters like Patchy the Pirate, who made an appearance in the show. So guys, I recommend you guys to go watch this musical. Even if you don't like musicals, you'll be surprised of how good it is. Like, I don't watch musicals. I say, maybe I should, because I like SpongeBob, maybe I should watch this. I watched it and found out it was really good. Even though I don't really like musicals and I don't like seeing through them, this one I could sit through because I know what it was. I know what SpongeBob is, and most people know who SpongeBob is. But yeah, I recommend if you like SpongeBob, you should watch this musical. But I'm not forcing you to watch it, you know. I just recommend these movies to watch because I know they're good. Well, this ain't a movie, it's a musical. Most people don't like musicals, so I don't think a lot of people are going to watch it. But I recommend go watch this musical. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.